Look at this, Bubba. Yay. Look at this. Where do you want to sit? Where do you prefer? Let's take. All right, we rolling? No, I'm fine. Yeah, turn it on. Crank it up. That's why you don't wear shoes and pants like Tony does. No, I'm joking. Yeah, she was like 200 pesos, and it was like $10. So yeah, I was like, fucking dude. I just picked a random one, you know, and it was him. Everyone's like, I got my dog from Mexico. Are we rolling?
Yeah, we're rolling.
Perfect.
Yes, we are rolling. Welcome everyone to the shittiest podcast with Poopies. As you may have heard, today's guest is none other than Tony Hawk. That's right, Tony Hawk. And we're happy to report that this time around, Poopies was only mildly late by just about 20 minutes or so, which is a lot by most people's standards, but for Poopies, that's pretty good, as you've come to find out. We also want to deep tease an exciting and dramatic event that happened involving Poopies and the studio, so stay tuned to the end of the episode to find out what trouble he got into. We also want to introduce you to the shittiest podcast's newest co-host, Mexico-born Grom. It's a cute little adorable dog that we're wondering if Poopies is capable of being responsible for him, which he's probably not, but that's okay. He sure loves that little guy. Tony Hawk, on the other hand, took some warming up.
And then they're like, you're getting paid, Poops. I was like, freak.
Put your hands together for Poopies!
Poopies paddle. I'm like, fuck. Oh my, I'm gonna freaking die right now.
The shittiest podcast in the world.
All right, you guys, welcome to Poopies Podcast, the shittiest podcast ever. Today we have Tony Hawk, like legendary skater.
Thank you.
And yeah, thanks for coming.
Sure, my pleasure.
Stoked. Grom's first time here. If you can zoom down and get Grom. He's part of the podcast now. Please.
It's gonna be
Grom's just cruising. We got Grom's
shittiest podcast.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so what were we just talking about?
We're off to a great start.
Fuck, I got off subject. But anyways, I want to talk about Dogtown.
Okay.
Dude, like that, like what? I remember when I first saw the movie. I know it's probably nothing like the movie.
You mean you're talking about the documentary or the movie Lords of Dogtown?
Lords of Dogtown, yeah.
Okay, yep.
Yeah, I saw that and I was just like, dude, I was just like so intrigued. And
so I was really young when the Dogtown crew was coming up.
Uh-huh.
And I only knew about them in the magazines. And so I know I'm old, but a lot of people associate me somehow with that era.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, dude, when those guys were coming up, I was like 8 or 9. And just reading about them in the magazines. But when I saw Tony Alva and Jay Adams doing aerials in the magazines, that for me, that was everything. I was like, oh, that's what I want to do. I want to fly.
Fuck, that's sick. Yeah, it's kind of like when I saw, like, I'd say like maybe Matt Archibald or like some of those guys doing the first airs.
Yeah.
Dude, I still can't do an air.
Yeah, right.
On a surfboard, I can't.
You must have done little ones.
Like I could do the backside chop hops and like the little chop hops, but I'd never been able to like push my weight forward and stay on top of my feet.
That's why, because I suck at surfing, but I've done a frontside ollie.
Yeah, I've done one. And it was on like this little shortboard with the no-nose, you know, the no-nose boards, the placebos when they first came out. So I had one of those and like I used it and like did my first air, but it was my friend, so I couldn't.
What about like at a wave pool where they set up the air
Bro,
section?
I blow it, dude.
Really? I tried to do it. I was at Waco and we turned that on. I was there with my kids.
Sick.
And the first time I was way behind it. And then I finally got ahead of it. And then as I saw it coming, I didn't know how to like maintain my speed for it. So basically just did a floater on the mound of water.
Because right then it sucks up too.
Yeah.
So that
so
pushes you down.
I could not find a launching pad. I just was like riding it out.
It's so weird. You need like the perfect line. Like,
yeah.
I don't know if you
one of our kids actually, he found the line, but he was going backside and he didn't pop out. So he just went over the back and then hit the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the concrete's gnarly.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, funny is when Shane was working on it, me and Jamie went over there for the first wave that got pumped out. It was pretty cool.
In Waco or Palm Springs?
Yeah, Waco. They filled it up like halfway. And we got there, we're like, slip and slide's cool, cable park's cool, but let's surf, you know? So they finally like filled it up halfway. We're gonna see if the generators work. So the pumps worked, and it pumped out this little left that was like this big, and it was like little chopu, and me, Jamie, and Shane were just riding it. It was pretty cool. So I go to Waco. I'm like, yeah, I'm the one who rode the first wave, like locals only, bro. Like
That's pretty good.
Like it's pretty cool claim, but yeah, Waco's fun. But yeah, once you get that line down though, you just launch. It's fun.
Yeah, I haven't really been able to surf since I broke my leg, but
I know. Yeah, I was gonna ask you about your femur. How is it?
But I think I'm getting back to that point.
Yeah,
where I can.
Dude, he just got out of like a femur injury, and what was it?
Injury.
Yeah, what was I gonna say? I don't know.
I broke my femur in half on March 7th.
March 7th, so that's like almost 6 months.
7 months now.
7 months, yeah. Yeah, and you were skating like a month after, yeah?
Yeah, but it wasn't the kind of skating I was really
I seen you do
proud
little,
of or whatever.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, no, it's sick though. I seen you like do the little step thing.
Yeah.
And then
it's been hard though. I really thought because I was walking so early that I was on this trajectory to be fully healed within 6 months or so. And now that I'm at 6 months, I know that I'm still a long ways off.
Really?
I'm able to skate. I'm able to do basic tricks and stuff, but I don't have the speed, and I still can't rely on it. So I had to find a balance point that's kind of in the back seat, and that kills your speed.
Yeah.
Right. So
everything I'm doing
is
too hard because you don't want to test it yet.
Oh, I'm testing it.
You're testing it? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I just can't push through the pain.
But like, the pain's
yeah,
gnarly.
that's it. Like it's like, I can't. I just can't do it.
Okay. Gnarly.
But I'm able to.
You take like ibuprofen or like Advil?
I do, yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Before I skate.
That works, yep.
Yeah. I try to get ahead of the pain sometimes.
Yeah, what's up with your diet? Are you on a diet or anything?
Not really. I mean, I'm older, so I'm trying to watch what I eat.
What's Tony eating?
What am I eating? This morning on the way up here, I had like a little egg sandwich with avocado and turkey.
Okay. That's healthy.
I mean, healthy enough. It's got some,
I'm
bread.
usually at McDonald's,
like
the McGriddle, like orange juice.
Dude, I love those bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Sometimes
like that's my like.
Sometimes the
guilty
biscuits
pleasure.
are too dry though, so you're like, if you don't have an orange juice or anything, you're screwed.
That orange juice is surprisingly good.
I know it is, dude. It is. It's good. McDonald's is really good. You guys should sponsor me. McDonald's sponsorship right there.
McDonald's.
No. We need the McDonald's
presents
ad.
The shittiest podcast. I don't see that happening.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, but I mean, and I try to lean more towards plant-based stuff.
Do you use the layered scoops? The coffee scoops layered?
My wife does.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I'm a purist. Straight black coffee.
Yeah.
So I don't like putting anything flavorful in it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I do coffee, but it's like if I really need it. Because it takes me like an hour to wake up to get really on like the Poopies level, like an hour.
Yeah, you don't have kids.
Yeah, fuck. I got this guy, dude. No,
we're up.
Yeah.
We're up at like 6:30. We have got to have coffee before. Well, my daughter's the only one still at home. But we got to have coffee before she gets up.
Does she go, Dad, Daddy? When she wakes up, you're like, oh, here we go.
No, she's 14. It's
she's 14.
You gotta like shake the bed. You gotta keep coming back to the room.
Okay.
Like, wake up. All right, you have 15 minutes to eat and get to school.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, when I was at school, I was always late for the bus, dude. My mom would be so pissed.
Oh, she doesn't have it's not a luxury, but
there's
no
only
bus going
the school's like 5 miles like into town. So if I missed the bus, I'm like, yes, day off.
So I lived on the outskirts of my school district.
Where was that?
In North County in Cardiff, because my parents moved to North County, San Diego when I was in high school. When I started high school.
Okay. Yep. Same
here. There was only a few kids from our area that went to school, so we took the short bus. That's what I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Dude, they picked you up in the short bus?
Yeah.
Because you're so far out.
So far out, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, that's what's up. See, there's advantages of living out of town. You know what I mean? You might,
but back in
like
we're talking about
kid,
the 80s. Like if you're riding the short bus.
You're like, dude, get me out of this.
It was tricky.
Dude, that's sick though.
I was already an outcast because I skated, already bullied because I skated, and then I'm riding the short bus to high school.
Dude, that's what's up. Whatever. Though. Look at you now, dude. Legend.
You brought me here.
Yeah, dude. I think if you like, I don't know, you go through those like experiences, like embarrassing ones, during your childhood,
Yeah.
it makes you like a better person. You know?
I mean, there is a
Because you
bit
can
of
deal
that.
with that embarrassment, you know? It's not like new to you. You're like, okay, well,
Sure.
I'm getting embarrassed again. Like this
Well,
is normal.
also, the whole thing with people, especially people talking shit on social media and whatever. I mean, that used to happen to my face,
dude, yeah.
or in
it's
print,
so
and
gnarly.
it was like, if you're trying to insult me hiding behind a username, that's not going to get to me. Especially now, like I've been through the ringer.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, exactly. People try to like test you and stuff. It's weird.
Kind of, or they think they're gonna get you, and I was like, dude, I've heard it all.
Yeah, for real.
You know,
yeah,
like people would come up to me
People are rude sometimes.
in high school and call me bony cock to my face.
Just because they don't have what you have, they're jealous.
I don't
think-
know about back then.
Well,
I was
you
an
never
easy
know.
target. I looked like when
you're
I was in high
yeah,
school.
you're the nerd.
When I was in high school, I looked like
skinny, nerdy
I was
kid.
12.
Yeah, yeah. For sure,
So I was
for
just an easy target for
sure. easy target. Yeah,
to be picked on.
for sure. Oh, I was picked on so much when I was in school.
Yeah,
Poopies came along, and I was like, "Fuck." And then,
I am surprised you embraced that.
well, I hated it. Like,
But at some point, it was just too much. You just had
it was
to,
just, yeah, my friends loved it too because it stuck. They're like, oh my God, we didn't think it was going to stick, you know? And then like it stuck and they're like, oh my God, dude, we didn't mean for this to happen, but it happened. And like, and it was funny too because I go to parties like, and I'm like, guys, don't call me Poopies tonight. You know, I'm trying to get laid or trying to meet a chick. Something, get a number. And then like all of a sudden it'd be like, Poopies, grab me this or like, grab me a beer.
Oh man.
And I'd be like,
and then you gotta
and
explain the
chicks are
story.
like, yeah, and then the chicks are like, what? How'd you, why do they call you Poopies? I'm like, oh, dude, here we go. And they go, oh, he shit his pants. And then all start laughing. But I'm like, no, really, I had a gorilla mask on and gloves and I took a poop in the street. And
Which is better.
it was influenced by Jackass, yeah. Because you know when you like stay a night at a friend's house and you watch something that night and you're all amped on it the next
Yep.
day? Oh, I was amped on it. And that night I said, I'm going to do something stupid tomorrow.
I think you're the only one that was inspired by Jackass and ended up on Jackass.
Yeah, it's so weird. And then, yeah.
Because
then
everyone else was, you know, back then pushing the shopping carts and doing all the stuff, and they were all hamming it up and getting hurt and getting in trouble, but no one was trying out for the actual cast.
Yeah, most of them were probably a little too drunk too to be doing their stunts, you know?
Yeah, or just not as creative.
Yeah, well, yeah, I love
Although
being
I don't,
creative.
I mean, I don't know
Well,
about
that's
the
like
gorilla
Jeff's-
mask if that's creative.
That's like
but
Jeff's kind of job, but like I come in and I'm just ready. I come in, I'm like, put me in, coach.
Yeah.
I don't even really look at it.
that's
I'm
what
like,
they need. That's what they've
I'm
always.
like, what
I
do we
mean,
got to do? Like,
those are the people who thrived there.
yeah, like my work ethic's pretty like on point. But yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to like send it. So, but the creativity is fun. Like it's fun, like getting to like experience what they have on their like mind and like what their vision is, and then you have your vision, and then usually they're just like, shut up, Poopies, you know, like fucking what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know, fuck, but
then when the cameras are rolling,
when the cameras are
You
rolling, it's
deliver.
on. I look great. They're like, you look great, Poopies. I'm like, yeah, thank you. Like, and then there we go. We got the set, and it's just on. You know, I just get so amped. I'm like, this is a dream to be on set with these guys, and like, it was weird at first. I was like so starstruck. I was like, whoa, like I felt nervous and like I don't know. And then I see Wee Man. He's like, Poops, come over here. You want some food or a drink? I'm like, yeah. Let's get some food, and then all of a sudden it's just like boom, one of the boys.
like those are the highlights. The highlights
Yeah.
is getting craft services.
Yeah,
with the crew.
yeah, dude. Oh, dude.
I do
What
love craft services.
I do. We had the peanut butter jelly sandwiches. Oh, there's the lighting. Oh, there's not the lighting. Okay. That's my Poopies Productions coming to you. No,
Is that
but-
motion activated?
yeah, yeah. But yeah, okay, let's get back to Dogtown. So you were 8 or 9.
Get back to Dogtown. Okay.
Yeah, Dogtown's sick, dude.
Yes.
I'm psyched. on that.
Agreed. The
It's
team was
just- oh,
insane.
sorry. It's-
Pioneers of skateboarding.
Yeah.
The ones who ushered in the era of pool skating. And that's why that was what made me want to be a skater. Because at the time, either you skated pools like those guys, or you skated freestyle. And freestyle is not what it is today. Like it wasn't street skating. It was literally people doing 360s and pirouettes and
Right?
spacewalks and
Sick shit.
I mean, it was difficult, but it was just more like dancing.
Mm-hmm.
And
yep.
this is not like out and for the most part, they were all labeled as dorks and nerds because
Wow.
they were dancing, and it was
Yeah.
just like these other guys were flying, and so I wanted to fly.
Zephyr.
Zephyr, yeah.
Was the team, yeah.
Yeah, and so I wanted to fly, and so that's what I
yeah,
focused
dude,
on
that's so
completely.
sick,
And like when I was a kid, and I got hurt along the way. Like when I was 10, I got knocked my front teeth out. I got KO'd because I was trying to do the stuff they were doing.
Yep. Was it top or bottom?
Top.
Yep.
I had them replaced like 5 times now.
Fuck, they look good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
The best thing about losing your teeth is you can pick the shape and color of the new ones.
Yep. You're like, okay, they're gonna get a little wider.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. I want to lose some teeth soon, hopefully.
It's not hard doing jackass stuff.
I know. That's sick. And then they're like surfing as well. Yeah, the kind of the surfer like punk vibe.
Yeah, they were for sure.
Yeah.
And my brother.
Were you surfing at the time?
A little bit. My brother was a surfer, hardcore surfer. He's 13 years older than me. And so he was the one who was into skating. He's the reason I got into skating.
I see.
So he was skating around our house with his friends, and there was just an old board next to him, and I was like, oh, let me try that. And so that's how I started.
You got bored with everything else. You're like, whoa, what's this?
It wasn't I was bored. It was just suddenly something spoke to me where it was like, oh, I can do this on my own terms, and I don't have to listen to the coach. I don't have to show up for practice.
Freedom.
Yeah, and I don't like the team doesn't have to rely on me to win. It was just like,
there's no pressure. It's all you, dude. That's what's up.
And I would surf with my brother, but I was terrified of big waves and getting held under. Especially
that one's
as a
hard
kid.
to get used to. That's hard to get used to, for sure.
Do you ever get used to it?
Kinda,
you get more relaxed.
Yeah, you get more relaxed. And then there's moments where it's not 60 feet, it's 30 feet, where you're like, oh, like your falls are
30 feet.
You're like chilling, you know. You're just like, oh yeah, this is fun. I know I'm coming up.
I was
but then
getting
there's like 50 feet. Where you're like, oh, I'm gonna die. But
yeah, I'm talking more like
that's
10-foot
faces.
waves. But
that's faces though. I'm not surfing them. Like I just get put in the position, and I'm like, what am I doing out here? And then usually the boys are calling me to the zone. But
so I'll tell you what, I surfed all through the years, got a little bit braver as time went on, you know, and then found
build
myself
that confidence.
But also found myself in with opportunities. Like I got to go toe-in surfing with Laird and Dave Kalama.
That's legendary,
right?
Yeah, those guys
Spreckles.
are the legends. Yep, Spreckles and Maui.
So that gave
that's
me
the zone.
but that gave me a sense of false confidence because they were so dialed in, and it was kind of so safe with them.
Yep.
But it was still the biggest wave I ever rode.
Safety is everything in big waves. Like if you don't have the right safety, dude, you shouldn't be out there.
I went to Tavarua.
Sick.
And surfed Cloud Break, and to my mistake, caught the first wave of the set.
Oh, dude, no, don't do that. Yeah,
like I don't know. I was in position. I was like, oh, here's the wave, right?
Yeah, that was me.
And so I'm looking at the face. Like I've ridden 20-foot ramps, so I'm guessing this is probably like an 18-foot face.
Yep.
And at some point, kind of like that, like what am I doing here? Oh shit! Like snap into it, go.
Yep.
And then I rode it too far, kicked out, and then there's one just jacking up
behind you,
right behind it, and
that's the worst.
That was the moment where I was like,
in the world,
this is out of my league.
Yep.
And I tried to duck dive, but my board was tombstoning.
Oh, you don't duck dive, you ditch it. You want to ditch it.
I mean, I did ditch it, but
okay,
I was like, what do I do? So I ditched it. I'm tombstoning for a while.
Damn, you're tombstoning?
Yeah.
Free.
And like, I didn't realize that it would get that deep, right? I just thought I'm gonna hit bottom.
Yeah.
And then there was another one like behind it.
Oh.
Same thing. And then I just
two-wave hold down?
Well, it wasn't a hold down. Like it came up.
Came up one breath and
one
then
breath
another
came
one.
back down. And then I went to the boat and I was like, I'm not cut out for this.
Yeah.
And my brother came over and he's like, you should get back out there because if you quit now, you're going to be scared of surfing.
Yep.
Going forward.
That's when you know you survived it though.
I know, but I did go back out, but I didn't catch any more waves. I just sat in the lineup like cheering on my friends.
Yep. That's the moment where you could take your big wave career to the top, or you can.
No, that was it. That was the turning point where it was like. Yeah. And then not long after,
Tony Hawk, big wave server.
Yeah, no. And then not long after, the sort of wave pool phenomenon came to me, and I was like, I like this. Yeah. I like this over here. Right? This is a skate park.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I don't have to fight the crowds. Yeah, fight the crowds. I don't have to figure out the schedule.
Yeah, worry about dying.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and also, you know, I live in San Diego.
Tabarua is gnarly too. You know, like there's currents and there's like it's like more powerful. It's like different swell directions, you know, and like more energy. I
think I had a couple of good waves at restaurants, so that made me more
Yeah.
with false confidence.
Yeah. Oh,
and then
yeah.
going out to cloud break, it was
Once
like,
you keep getting worked, it's hard to come back from that for sure. Hey guys, I know it can be really difficult to manage your debt, especially when you're constantly receiving new offers for more credit cards or unsecured loans with huge interest rates. Instead of adding to your problem and creating more stress and cost, our friends at McCarthy Law can help. They truly care about helping you erase your debt and restoring your credit card so you can get your life back. To begin decreasing your debt and your stress, visit mccarthylawyer.com/podcast or call 1-866-777-0748 and provide promo code Poopies, all capitals, to receive 50% off McCarthy's retainer fee. McCarthy Law isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. They're not one of the countless companies offering magic solutions that seem too good to be true. They're a real law firm, able to help you negotiate debt for a fraction of what you owe. To date, no creditor has refused to deal with McCarthy Lawyer. That's a huge advantage over other non-lawyer based companies. And maybe most importantly, McCarthy always seeks to charge less than anyone else in the industry, including non-lawyer debt settlement companies. And yes, they will price match. So whether it's student loan debt, business debt, credit card debt, mortgage debt, McCarthy is here to help. Visit mccarthylawyer.com/podcast or call 1-866-777-0748 and provide promo code Poopies, all caps, for 50% off retainer fees. They'll also fix your credit report errors at no out-of-pocket cost to you. See you guys out there. Yeah, I remember the moment where I was like charging huge waves with Jamie.
yeah.
And I was like, dude, I could take my like big wave surfing, like I can make it a career right now if I wanted to.
Mhm.
But dude, I didn't want to at all.
Stakes are high.
Yeah, like I was catching bombs at like Makaha and like I was catching bombs at the big wave zones. Like I caught one at Phantoms that was pretty big and Waimea. And dude, then they took me to Jaws and I didn't want any part of it, dude.
Yep.
I was like, I'm not a big wave surfer, dude. Like, no, I don't.
This is the end of
And then
it.
Jamie's like, come on,
Yeah.
we're going out. I'm like,
Yeah.
no. Dude, it was like, I had kept my shoes on the boat and everything, dude. They're like trying to take my shoes off. Dude, they're like, you're going out. I'm like, no, I'm not, dude.
Did you go out?
I ended up going out the next day because the first time I went to Jaws, I hid in the bushes. so they couldn't find me, and they're like, "Where's Poopies?" I'm like in the bushes, dude, with the Damien. He's the cameraman, so I was just cruising with him. But yeah, dude, they're like, "Where were you?" I was like, "Dude, I'm not going out to Jaws right now. You guys are crazy."
Yeah. I
And
would,
then
no,
they're like,
I would decline.
Yeah, they're like, "Well, you're getting paid, Poops." I was like, "Freak." But yeah, the next day I paddled out from the rocks, and it was so gnarly, dude. I caught one wave, and it was like a wave with the boogie boarder. You know what I mean? It was a small one. But
Wave with the boogie boarder.
Yeah,
Who
it was
had
me and
priority?
yeah, my first wave, dude.
Who
Yeah,
had priority?
I don't know.
That means
Probably
he did.
him for sure. For sure. He's one of the boys though, so he was cool.
That's
with it.
cool.
But yeah, I remember this one time though, my second time where I was on the boat, because then they're like, you can't hide now, Poopies, you're on the boat. Like you can't, where are you gonna go now? You
Right.
know? So I was stuck on the boat in the channel at Jaws, and we roll up and I see this guy just do donuts, dude, down. I'm like, I can't go out there, like you guys are crazy.
Did you have a life vest?
Yeah, I had a CO2 vest. And then I was like, I'm not going out. They're like, yeah, you are. And then Jamie starts trying to take off my shoes, and Kalani Chapman's trying to take off my shoes. And then I didn't go out, and they're like, you pussy. And I was like, dude, I'm not one of you guys. You know, I'm from Carlsbad. Like, I grew up surfing State Beach where it's like 3 feet closeouts, you know, and like, and then so the next day it was like, all right, Poopies, it's your time. Like that morning we had a huge like prayer and circle with all the big wave guys. Malama was there,
Dude,
all those guys. And then we left the
I feel like
harbor.
that would be my warning sign. We're gonna do prayer before we go out. I'm
Yeah.
probably not cut out for this one.
Yeah, dude. But dude, and then that's when I had the whole safety on me. Like everyone kind of just, it was Poopy's turn. So the whole
I see,
the whole
yeah.
lineup was
Yeah.
like, Poopies, it's your turn. Like this is you. And then yeah, they towed me in on a penis board, and it was like the stands was so close together, dude. It was gnarly. And then, but I made it, dude. And then they said, tow him deeper. And I go, what? I told the producer, yeah, right. You're tripping. Tow me in deeper. Because they wanted me to fall. They wanted the Poopies wipeout at Jaws, you know? They wanted that viral clip that I never gave them. But yeah, I was like, after that, it was gnarly. And then I was paddling before the tow-ins. And I remember I was on the West Peak, and then Shane Dorian was out there. And Shane goes, Poopies, come over here. And I got called to the North Peak of Jaws, and it's like 60-foot faces.
No.
And then all of a sudden, this huge fucking bomb set comes in, and Shane goes, Poopies, paddle.
Yeah, Shane's way too casual.
Dude, I'm like sitting next to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know I'm not in the best spot, and like, I'm like, fucked. And then the set comes in, and Shane goes, Poopies, paddle. I go, oh my, I'm going to freaking die right now. And then all of a sudden, all that wind, we get over it, boom, all that wind clears, and there's not a wave after it. Thank God. So that's what I like, thank God there wasn't a wave after that one, because I would have been dead. But yeah, that's the wave after.
So was that the end? Was that the end of your giant wave career?
Yeah. I was like, I'm never going back to Jaws. Have never been back. But it's time to water ski it maybe this year.
Dude.
I'm back. My hand's back, so it's time to water ski.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
How is it?
Dude, it's good. It's freaking working. It's on.
So how long ago was that?
This was 1 year and 4 months.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Remember, I was on your podcast.
Yeah, I was
on your podcast, yeah, with the plastic cast. But yeah, it's doing good. When I was on your podcast, you couldn't even see it really. But yeah,
no, you were like the Zoolander hand model back then.
That's like the skin graft right there.
Yep.
So this is the front jaw.
Yeah.
Right there, and this is the bottom jaw somewhere right there. But I remember this was all out, and this was really out, and it was gnarly. But
do you still have dreams about it?
Not dreams, but I definitely think about it every day. You know what I mean? When I wake up, because I have to deal with it. But yeah, it's there. It
looks great.
It's still
on. Amazing.
Yeah. I tell the chicks, you ever been touched by a shark bite hand? No,
that's a stretch.
I'm just joking.
By a shark bite hand. Ooh.
You ever been finger banged by a shark bite hand? No, I'm just joking. We'll cut that out. But yeah.
It doesn't sound that sexy, honestly.
No, it doesn't. They're like, get that thing away from me.
Yeah.
They're like, no, and I don't want to. Date's over. No, but yeah, I'm stoked. I went to Shark Week 2 and the fear left me.
Really?
Yep. Shark Week 2 was sick, dude. It was actually like a normal Shark Week.
Did you do any stunts?
I did. I had to get in the cage again the first time with Pontius. And it was so scary, dude. I remember they set the cage in and then I had to get in it, but I had to swim to the cage. I was like, what? Dude, I signed the contract where it said I'm not getting in the water without like a cage, and I'm not swimming in the open ocean, and this was the open ocean. And I had to go 3 feet to the cage.
Oh yeah,
so
they don't listen to any of that stuff. I mean, that's like, well, you know,
at that time,
wasn't
yeah,
Steve-O's only caveat for Jackass, like no more concussion stuff. And then first shoot, concussion.
Yeah, I know. Well, Steve-O didn't want to go because he said
I got offered to join you guys maybe, or do something similar, and the timing didn't work. But also I was like, I don't want to just sit in a cage while sharks come at me.
Yeah,
it doesn't sound that fun.
It was fun when I can swim with them, you know. But at that moment of my life, my mentality was not trying to swim with them. So then we did the cage.
They were not your friends.
Yeah. So we did the cage. I was like, that was cool. And then we had to do this like, hey, Grom, no. Get out of there. He's chewing on your wires.
He's chewing on the wire.
Hey, no, Grom.
We're going to lose the feed.
Hey, you want to take him outside? Can you? Just go walk him. Grom, he's going to take you outside. Sorry, Tony.
That's all right.
But yeah, like, and then Shark Week 2, we finally had like a Poopies comeback kind of thing, face my fear. And then we went down there with scuba, and everyone's putting on scuba and they're just lagging. So I was like, I just was on my mind. I wanted to go down there, you know? So I was the first one to jump in, boom, got to the bottom. And then this guy was like around me. So I felt comfortable. And all the boys came down, and then we had this feeding right in front of us. They opened this box of fucking chum. And dude, there was like not 50, but there was like 20 like reef sharks just going like this, just in a circle right next to us. And they're just looking at us, dude. I was like, this is kind of like torture for me right now.
Yeah.
But
I mean, but that's what they wanted.
Yeah. And I was holding on to Johnny and I was holding on to Pontius. And I was like, kind of like so scared at first. And then all of a sudden, after 10 minutes of that, I was like, they're not doing anything. They're not even touching us, you know? They get close, but they won't touch us.
We swam with reef sharks in Tahiti.
Oh, sick.
And it was funny because the boat pulled up. And they said it was more like they presented it as a, you know, sort of snorkeling opportunity, whatever it was. And then the boat pulled up and there's just all these sharks swimming under the boat. And the guy's like, okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Dude.
And then my son Keegan, who is, he's a daredevil.
Yep.
He's like, okay. And then he just jumped in. I was like, Keegan, no, what's going on?
Oh my gosh.
Like my son just jumped into a bunch of sharks.
Dude.
But they didn't care.
Yeah. They're so gnarly international, like Tahiti, dude. Because those guys do.
Oh yeah, no, they don't. There's no like, protocol.
No, and there's no medic, there's no hospital.
No.
So if something does happen.
We did the same thing when scuba diving, and you know, when you take, you got to be certified, you got to go in the pool.
Yeah.
The guy gave us maybe a 10-minute explanation on what to do, and then we were in the boat, and then we were in the water.
Yeah, they're gnarly.
That was it, and they were like, "Okay, go ahead."
Because they're so used to it, they just like.
Yeah, well, they don't.
They should have more consideration, though. You know, like hey,
I mean, I
liked his first time.
I liked that it was a little more renegade. Because obviously we knew the general safety rules.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it did feel a little rushed.
Yeah.
Having kids that were going to go.
Well, they're on a time limit too, so they want to get you in and out of there. They want to get you in and out. They're hustling.
You're right. Yeah.
But that's awesome. Yeah, I can't believe I like got invited to Shark Week, and then yeah, it's been a good experience though. Now I'm not scared of sharks anymore though, because after the chum thing, we did the free dive. And I left the little shark set that was underwater. I left the set and just went on my own. And this one shark came by me. I was like, this is the moment where he's going to eat me or leave me alone. And he fucking left me alone. I went, Shaka, dude. I said, what's up, dude? And then he just kept going. And I was like,
Shaka.
Yeah. And he just kept going. And that's when I was like, yep. They're not here.
You don't have beef with sharks anymore.
No. I kind of did for a little bit at the first.
I bet.
I was in bed for 4 months in summer.
Dude,
it
I know.
Sucked.
I remember. I saw you not long after it.
But yeah, the beef's gone.
In Malibu.
Oh yeah, yep. For the intro.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that was sucked too because I wanted to surf so bad.
Yeah.
And everyone, that was my shit.
Right.
Like,
and everyone else is trying to surf.
Oh yeah, dude. I was like, I want to go out there and just show them how so bad. But yeah, it was a good time. I was trying to run too, and my arms like hurting. I was like, this is.
I was on that giant inflatable board with everyone.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah,
dude, that thing's so sick. The sub squatch.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think they inflated enough though, because the nose kept
diving.
I
tried to tell them how to do it.
Yeah,
and we didn't have time, and they weren't listening.
There were some obvious things that a surfer would know.
Yeah,
with that, and they were just like, "Everyone get on it." Yeah, but it's not gonna plane.
They're getting too excited.
Down the face.
They're getting too excited way too quick.
Yeah, and then I think Pontius fell on me, and then I was off.
Yeah, I seen that. That was sick. That was fun. Yeah, I can't believe 4.5. It was just a hit. I think it was the number one.
Of course it was.
Yeah, I was psyched, dude. I was like, this is epic, dude.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked. But yeah, it's been fun. Hopefully we do something soon because everyone's ready and I'm ready to send. I'm getting bored over here, dude, doing podcasts. No joking.
I wonder if 4 or 4.5 would be the last of the OG crew.
I hope not. I
feel like, Steve-O's just on a tear.
Steve-O's on tear. He's just got duct taped to a swing or some shit and went on his RV.
Yeah, I saw that.
Dude, I was like, legend, dude. Then he's on some night show, and then he was in New York City. I was like, dude, let's go, Steve-O. He gives me so much motivation, but he has the financials to do that, you know? It takes money to make money.
I think that there's an argument just for the hustle.
Yeah.
He's down for the hustle.
He's going to make more, though, from that video.
He's not chasing the swell like you are.
I know, dude. I wish I didn't have that passion for surfing,
that is a thing for sure.
Dude.
Working with surfers, all plans are tentative.
Yeah, dude.
I've done so many things that I was supposed to do with Kelly. But yeah, I was supposed to do with Kelly, and it's just like, oh no, he's He's in Hawaii or he's in Fiji.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. I wish I could.
I mean, I respect it, but it's hard to make plans.
It is, dude. And then you're like trying to hustle while you're on your like surf trip. You're like, this is not working out.
Yeah, especially when the waves get good.
You're like, yeah, how am I supposed to do a vlog
It was hard
when I'm so tired from surfing?
I did the carpool karaoke with him and Sean White.
Oh,
and it took so long to lock in a date.
No way.
But we got it.
Yeah, it happens.
It happened, yeah.
Eventually, a year later.
Eventually, the waves are flat.
Yeah. And then it's time for like fishing or some shit.
I know, those guys play a lot of golf, huh?
Golf, Kelly does, yeah.
Yeah.
I was playing golf.
Then
this happened. No, I'm joking.
No, too many kids play golf.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. How many kids do you have now? 8?
No, between my wife and I, we have 6, but
6.
Only one is still at home.
Nice. Well,
my daughter.
Almost. Yeah.
All of them are
Keep
out.
the daughter in.
Three are in college. 2 are adults.
Yep. Riley just got like
Riley's 30 this year.
30, dude. Damn, it's making me old. I remember when he was a Grom.
Carlsbad High.
Yep. He'd show up to State Beach sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good kid. I love Riley.
Yeah.
He's dating like
Francis.
Nirvana's.
Francis Cobain.
Yeah. Dude, Kurt Cobain's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
She's very cool.
They're
very happy.
I knew he was gonna find some like sick ass like rock star like daughter type.
I just wanted
chick.
to be happy.
No,
I'm not worried about the accolades.
No, I know. But he is a fan of music and that.
Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah. But they have very similar.
They connect.
Yeah, they have
connect.
A lot of similarity or parallels in their youth.
Yeah, she's hot and he's hot and.
Oh my god!
No,
that wasn't what I was going with. But okay,
I'm just joking. I gotta just be funny. But yeah, what was I gonna say? What's Riley's band?
Warish.
Warish.
Yeah.
Yep. Check it out. Warish, you guys. Riley Hawk.
They're heavy.
They're heavy. I
rock.
see them all the time at their coffee spot.
Yeah. Steel Mill.
Yeah.
Vista.
Steel Mill and Vista. If you guys are in Vista, check it out.
There you go.
And
We're just doing plugs now.
Are you still in Carlsbad? We'll give them your address.
I'm in North County. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, no. But yeah, cool. And what time we got? 11:44. We're still going.
You're trying to get me out of here?
No. I want more time with you. So what's new with you? What's new?
I'm just trying to get back to a level of skating that I'm happy with, that I'm comfortable with. It's been super hard. Like every time I start to feel good, especially my leg, like I still have a kind of a limp, but if I wake up and I'm feeling good and like I'm not limping, then I go skate.
Yeah, and then you don't feel good.
And I don't feel good.
Yeah.
So it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back,
and
all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure there's no resting with all the kids too,
No, I mean we're busy anyway. A lot of my life,
chill though. Like you get the chill though. Like
yeah. I mean, I'm definitely I prioritize my time so that I have downtime with my family. That's probably been like the biggest shift in my life in the last 10 years.
Family's everything.
Yeah, and it's hard because you get all these opportunities. Like doing your podcast, and then why don't you be on this TV show or fly to Florida, do Shark Week. I got an offer to do, and I know this is all Jackass oriented, but I did get an offer to do Family Feud with those guys, and it was like, but you got to fly to, where do they do it?
They did it in like Atlanta.
Yeah, they're like, you got to fly to Atlanta tomorrow. I'm like, you guys, killing me, you know what I mean? But it's that kind of thing where those things are super hard to turn down, especially when they're new to you. But then you have to at some point sort of take control over your life and your priorities and let that stuff go.
Little self-control.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's hard.
Yeah.
Because that kind of stuff seems like it should be the priority.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's work, it's like work and like that's what life's about. But yeah. I feel you, dude. Like,
but I feel like that's the, we're talking about the hustle.
You don't have to do it, but you would like to, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So
and that's the determination, and that's the way that you have to prioritize.
Yep. I'm learning right now.
I bet.
Yeah.
Are you still in North County?
Yep. I'm in Oceanside. Yeah. I'm in like this little studio, me and Grom. It's pretty cool. I got a little patio and I put all my toys out there, and I got a little side yard that I put my toys on. So I got like a dinghy. So you're going to trip on this. today I'm filming a vlog and I bought this racing cart, like a go-kart. It's a racing cart. Thing goes like 100.
Sketchy.
Yeah, it's sketchy, but you got to wear a helmet and be safe. And be safe.
Poopies did in fact bring a go-kart to the LA studios. We have footage of these two maniacs racing around the streets of Burbank that will play at the end of the episode, so keep watching.
Hey guys, I know it can be really difficult to manage your debt, especially when you're constantly receiving new offers for more credit cards or unsecured loans with huge interest rates. Instead of adding to your problem and creating more stress and cost, our friends at McCarthy Law can help. They truly care about helping you erase your debt and restoring your credit card so you can get your life back. To begin decreasing your debt and your stress, visit mccarthylawyer.com/podcast or call 1-866-777-0748 and provide promo code Poopies, all capitals, to receive 50% off McCarthy's retainer fee. McCarthy Law isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. They're not one of the countless companies offering magic solutions that seem too good to be true. They're a real law firm, able to help you negotiate debt for a fraction of what you owe. To date, no creditor has refused to deal with McCarthy Lawyer. That's a huge advantage over other non-lawyer based companies. And maybe most importantly, McCarthy always seeks to charge less than anyone else in the industry, including non-lawyer debt settlement companies. And yes, they will price match. So whether it's student loan debt, business debt, credit card debt, mortgage debt, McCarthy is here to help. Visit mccarthylawyer.com/podcast or call 1-866-777-0748 and provide promo code Poopies, all caps, for 50% off retainer fees. They'll also fix your credit report errors at no out-of-pocket cost to you. See you guys out there. And just know, I know how to drive, or know how to race. So I think I can do it. I got it like a week
You mean you're
ago.
going to go actually race, or you're just going to go hog wild cruising wherever?
I'm going to go, hopefully, the LA River
Oh, I see.
and try to get it down there today.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's probably not approved.
It's not approved at all.
Or permitted.
It's not permitted at all. But, you know, it's
We've
for
done
the-
a few things there
Yeah,
that
it's
were
for the
not
vlog.
permitted.
I kind of like doing it because it gives me a rush. I'm like doing something illegal, you know? I'm like,
Poops is all about the community. Wouldn't you want your kids to have a role model like him?
but it's not too illegal.
I'll tell
I'm
you,
like-
when
I'm
we
not
did a
like
few skate
doing a
things like
beer run or
there
something.
and in Long Beach,
Uh-huh.
down by that river, you know,
Okay.
where the reservoir there.
I think there's more cops in Long Beach though. I
Right,
think.
but this was during COVID, so no one
fuck.
cared.
Oh, really?
At all. Yeah,
Oh,
we
they're
drove
just
a
like,
van
fuck,
down there
shut up.
and skated on the van, and like
Sick.
people were on top of it and we're driving.
Yeah.
It was just chaos, and it was like it felt very much like Mad Max.
Right? Yeah. No one's around.
No one's around. Yeah.
Dude, it felt so weird during COVID. I was like, dude, why isn't anyone around? Dude, I'm like, dude, I'm booking I'm booking a ticket to
Remember when
Mexico.
the beaches were
dude.
closed?
I was like flying and shit during
That
COVID.
was crazy when they
Dude,
closed.
that
Like,
was so dumb.
my wife and I went to go see the red tide
Yep.
or the blue. You know the
Yeah, the luminescence.
yeah
Uh-huh.
that. See, so
Yeah,
you're a
that shit's-
scientist.
Nah, I'm
No, we went down. We went to go see it, and we had to hop the fence and the
Yeah.
barriers to go see. I was
Bro,
like,
how's-
are you kidding me?
dude. Yeah, that's Ratley though. You had to hop the fence to go to the beach. That sucks.
To
dude.
go at night to go see
That's so dumb.
the
dude.
phosphorus.
Yeah, it's like if anything, there would be no COVID on the beach because it's an
Yeah.
open area with wind and the
was
ocean
wild.
water. Like,
Crazy days.
yeah, I know. I'm so glad they're over.
They're not over. Two of my kids have COVID right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know why it's not over? Because they're not letting it be over.
Yeah. Well,
They could say they have a
you-
flu. You know what I mean? There could be
True.
a flu.
yeah.
But now they're labeling it as COVID. And it's like, I don't really believe in COVID.
Okay.
So, because I couldn't go to the Family Feud because my test was positive.
Oh, really?
And I wasn't even sick. I didn't have any symptoms. I
Yeah.
wasn't sick. Like, how do you call that COVID?
Did you fly to Atlanta and find that out?
No.
Oh.
And then I took a COVID test 4 days later, and I was negative. And then
Yeah, I don't
another
know.
one the next day, negative. And I was like, dude, these tests like are bunk, dude. Because everyone.
Are we getting into a political discourse now?
Yeah, I am, but whatever. Hey, I just found out they tapped into the core of the earth, and it's not lava. It's like another water source, and it's filled with like skyscrapers of diamonds.
Okay.
Yeah. No, that's what
Where do you get your news?
That's what my neighbor told me. He's like, he's like some homeless crackhead.
All right, thanks for enlightening me.
He told me that. I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool though. I'm gonna tell people that.
I love how you know it's probably bullshit, but you're still going to
for sure
keep it going.
Yeah, no,
it's your duty to spread the word.
Yeah, it's funny. It was funny, dude. I was like, where'd you come up with that one? Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do this go-kart thing today, but I wanted to see if you wanted to drive it around here.
Oh wow. Maybe if there's time.
Yeah. What do we got? 10 minutes? Let's go drive it.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna go drive the
that's it?
go-kart.
All right.
Yeah.
What did I get myself into?
The Poopies channel. No.
The Poopies lifestyle.
Yeah, dude. I don't like.
Did you
It's
have
just
any
like.
other questions other than Lords of Dogtown?
Where is Tony Alva now?
He's skating still.
Really? Is he
Yeah.
in Oceanside?
I don't know exactly where he lives, but I was working with Vans for a while, so I was seeing him at Vans events. And
Oh, sick. Didn't he
and
live in Oceanside before?
I think he might have, yeah. But he got sober and he was skating a lot still and
Sick.
just doing the thing.
Yep. Sick. Well, now that I can skate, we should go rip up the half pipe.
All right.
I'm down.
I'm ready. I
can drop
catch me
in.
on a good day. You can drop in
Yeah.
on vert.
Yeah. I learned at the YMCA.
Oh,
And it was hard to learn there. The first time I dropped in
slippery.
on the YMCA, it was the 8-foot bowl. And I dropped in on the worst like spot and I went straight to my shoulder and head.
the 8-foot bowl that had the kind of mini ramp on the front.
Yeah, like the back one, like where it's like the peanut bowl,
Yep.
the wooden one.
Yeah.
Dude, I ate so much shit there. My first time dropping in, it was gnarly. But now I can drop in though.
Okay.
But yeah, it'd be sick.
You know where to find me.
Okay, I'll hit you up. We'll trade. You can race my go-kart and I can skate your ramp.
You can come skate my ramp.
Sick.
Just catch me catch me on a good day with my leg.
Catch me outside.
You catch me inside on my ramp.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, it's inside. No, don't you have a skate park in your backyard?
I do, yeah.
Dude, I seen all the boys over there. I've never been over there.
All the boys?
Yeah, like Zeke and
Oh yeah.
all those boys.
Yeah.
All the OTC guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's usually just when our kids are home.
Yeah.
And then they bring crews over.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't skate much back there now
Yeah.
because like with my leg, I can't run out of anything.
Oh yeah, because
Like-
it's a small area.
Yeah, well, just and so on my vert ramp, I can knee slide out if I fall, right?
I see.
But if I'm in the
Oh,
backyard,
dude,
in fact,
that's
I
a
skated
good
yesterday.
idea.
And if I'm faced with bailing and running out, like my leg won't work that quickly or that reliably,
Mhm.
and so I'm definitely gonna get hurt in a different way if I do that. So
Did you have surgery?
yeah, I broke my femur.
Yeah. Fuck.
I got a titanium rod all the way
Holy
through right here.
shit, dude.
And then my pelvis, I broke my pelvis about 15 years ago, and they could still see the crack in it when they
What the
when they
fuck?
fixed my leg.
Yeah, they saw the X-ray.
No, when they went in.
Oh fuck.
And so they reinforced
Shut
it.
Up.
So like I got a
Yeah.
one-stop shop.
Yeah, a little bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like we went in
sick.
for a tune-up and
There you go.
they fixed my steering and
Dude,
everything else.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
They hooked you up.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. So I feel like it's strong. It's just my muscles aren't there yet.
Yeah, the muscle. Yeah.
And I haven't.
Do you ride
I
bike?
tried to surf
Do you cycle?
a little bit. Yeah.
Cycling's the best.
Yeah.
Like that's how I got my knees back. Like I used to tear my knees all the time, and
I got to do that more. But
Yeah.
I tried to surf and I can't pop up fast enough to
Mhm.
stay ahead of the.
don't
the
try
face.
too hard because you're gonna hurt yourself.
Well, I mean that was my test.
yeah.
So
you're like, yep,
a couple
can't
months
do
ago,
it.
it was kind of a small day. I went out.
Soft top, hardboard.
No, hardboard.
Oh, you got to do the soft top.
Are you hard for soft tops?
I am, dude. I love soft tops. It's just much.
You're right. I
easier.
should have. I didn't have one at the time though.
Well, hit me up. I got soft tops.
Okay.
If you're going surfing, let me know. I would love to be.
Okay.
able to
Yeah, I was
help
at
you.
Terramar. I was just trying to be. I was just trying to get back into it.
Yeah. Well, let me know if you do it again.
All right.
I'll be there for you.
All right, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Are we done
I
here?
got two questions.
Okay.
Oh, what? What are they?
Well, I'm curious. I feel like you really were a big part of creating North County skate surf culture, and I'm curious how
Okay.
it's changed from since?
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question.
How it's changed from from my perspective?
Yeah.
Should I re-question that?
Sure, whatever you want to do, man.
So North County,
North County, San Diego. Yes.
it used to be like pretty rebellious.
Rebellious. Yeah.
Yeah. What
I
happened to it
suppose.
now? Like, what's going on with the skate culture in North County right now? Or
I mean, that's a hub of skating. So skating in itself is kind of rebellious, right? Because
Yeah.
you go skate forbidden spots and whatnot.
Mhm.
But when I was growing up, especially when I lived there, skating was not cool, right? Like, yes, there were some skaters, but you weren't really considered on par with the surfers for sure.
Yeah.
Surfing was cool
Surfing was cool and skating wasn't.
and skating wasn't cool.
What?
So like I went to San Diego
Oh, yeah. Okay.
my freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
I had to hide my skateboard because if I was carrying my skateboard, I would get hassled
Damn.
relentlessly. So I would like hide it in the bushes. In
Was
the
it
back
like
of
the
school.
football players and shit or what?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
The jocks.
all the jocks. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
we-
even not jocks. It was just like you
Just
still
people
skate
that
because
saw the
they
jocks do it,
thought
they're like,
skating
we
was
wanna be cool too.
they thought skating was more like it was just a kid's thing.
Yeah, I see. I
Right?
see. It's like a Christmas toy.
Yeah. So there was one other skater in my school. He and I got so hassled that I ended up asking for a transfer. So I went to Torrey Pines because I lived kind of on the border of
Oh,
the school
wow.
districts. Because like
You
I
had a
told you about the short
transfer.
bus.
Yeah.
And then
oh,
he
shit.
went to Army Navy Academy.
Okay.
Like that's how
Oh, damn.
fed up we were with our experience
He
there.
went straight to military.
He went to the military because he's like, I'm just gonna be equal.
Dude, that's gnarly.
Yeah,
Dude.
so-
Skating's freaking-
So what I'm trying to say is now, and there was only one skate park back then, Del Mar Skate Ranch.
Mhm.
Now there's 3 skate parks in Carlsbad. There's 4 in Oceanside. You know what I mean? It's just a totally different.
blew up.
Yeah, it's just a different era, and the kids choose to skate as readily as they choose baseball
Yep.
or surfing.
And you know the household name of skateboarding is, right?
The household name?
Yep. Tony Hawk.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. For real, dude.
I appreciate it.
Everyone thinks of skateboarding, they think of you.
Oh, well.
That's fucking
I-
awesome.
I hope I do it justice, but
Dude,
thank
you
you.
kill it, dude.
I appreciate
like,
it.
You coming back from that injury, like you know, can't explain.
I
it,
mean,
but
it's a bit more obsessive than
you're
like,
savage.
passionate.
You're a savage for
I'm
skating.
definitely passionate about skating, but I am also obsessive, and so
Yeah.
I can't quit. And
Yeah, dude.
this
It's
proves
inside
it that
of
I'm
you.
skating through this injury that I probably shouldn't be skating so much, but I can't stop it.
Yep. So what's up with the kids now? What should they do? All the skateboarders now wear their helmets.
Especially if they're skating big stuff. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yes, I would. I approve of helmets. Yeah.
Yep. There we go. There we go.
What should kids do? I feel like there's so much opportunity in skating. You don't have to be the best skater. You don't have to compete. You could just create your own style, create your own direction, create your own content, and make something.
Freedom right there.
I mean, yeah, it just from
Yeah.
what you were doing before Jackass, right?
Yep. Yeah. We kind of were.
It
Just
wasn't like you were following the surf league.
We're like, what are we doing? Can we
Right.
do this? Like,
yeah,
kind of
just,
felt weird doing
just
it.
make
and
stuff.
We'd get away with it, and no one would say anything. We're like,
Right.
oh well, we're good.
I mean, that's pretty much what Riley was doing
Mhm.
around the same time with his crew, Shep Dogs.
Yep. Shep
Those
Dogs,
guys were
yep.
in North County making their own videos.
Dude,
and
that's
if
what's
you
up.
look at that crew now, you know what I mean? It's Figgy,
Yeah.
it's Stephen Lawyer, it's Riley, it's
They got
Kirby.
the best of the best.
Yeah, it's wild.
And I like it too because they never changed. You know, they never changed for anyone.
Right.
They just kept it real and
Yeah.
kept it core. And I think that's what skating's about, like keeping it core.
It's very grounding. It's a great
Because
equalizer.
Dogtown, dude, those are the boys that invented it. You know, like invented that rebellious style.
Yes.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Jay Adams.
Yes.
You know, I got a good story about Jay Adams before we leave.
Go for
I
it.
was at Sunset Beach and we were both surfing, and of course a wave came and he has priority. You know, of course he has priority, and he told me to go, and I was behind him, and we went on this bomb at sunset, and we're dropping in
With him.
with him,
Wow.
dude. And we dropped in on this bomb, and I remember getting to the bottom, and the thing just jacks up. And I'm like, holy shit, this thing's gonna barrel right now. We hit the inside bowl. We're on the inside bowl, and the thing just jacks up. And I'm like behind him, and I just get so sucked back, dude, in this fucking hugest barrel. Sorry. I just get so sucked back into this huge barrel. And I remember seeing him just disappear. into the barrel, and I ate shit, dude. I ate so much shit, and he got spit out.
You mean you watched him disappear? He made it out.
He made it out, and I ate shit through the back, like out the back. And dude, it was so
Who
sick.
can say they shared a barrel with him? Then?
I don't know. So
that's amazing.
I've never told anyone this story. Like, people don't believe me. Like, I told the boys, like Jamie and all the boys, but yeah, like, dude, it was the sickest thing ever.
That's amazing.
Because he looked back, he goes, "Go." I was like, "Okay, I'll go behind you."
Yeah.
Because we're gonna get so barrel. It's one of those days where it's just you pull in and it's just jacking up like huge.
Yeah.
And I just remember Jay in front of me, and I just remember eating shit behind him, and it was so sick.
What a vision.
Yeah, it was cool.
I'm jealous. That's amazing.
Yeah, and I remember like coming in, I was like, "Did Jay make it out of that barrel?" And my filmer was like, "Yeah."
Of course
I was
he did.
like, "Do you see me behind that?" He's like, "No." no one fucking like, no one wants to see that.
I believe you.
But yeah, it was pretty cool, dude. But yeah, rest in peace, Jay Adams.
Jay Adams, pioneer.
Yeah, but all right, 12 o'clock. One more question. Okay, sorry.
I'm curious about this do you have a new documentary?
There was a documentary made on my life. Yes.
What's it on?
On HBO.
What's
it was
called?
in the works. Well, Sam Jones, who directed it, he approached me roughly 5 years ago about doing something, and then kind of was just trying to get funding for it and get interest for it. And then about 2 years ago, just chose to do it himself, and started shooting through COVID. So all the interviews,
oh, sick. You're filming
all the
in
interviews
COVID.
In the doc were shot during COVID.
Like finding all that archive footage and like.
It was a process for sure. I have a whole. I have a giant room of videotapes and stuff, and he actually kind of assigned someone to just go through it.
Dude, yeah, that's what's
about
up.
10 hours a day, if not more. And then
the little square tapes,
VHS.
Oh my God.
No, and even like 8mm film, because my dad
Damn.
shot film.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, it was 1980.
Wow.
So
he already knew he knew the future.
Yeah, he just, and so they found a bunch of really good stuff. And then he put it together, and then there was this kind of bidding war happening between HBO and another studio.
Another network.
Yeah, and then HBO got it, and then so it was released in May, I think. Yeah.
Fuck, I need to watch it. What's it called?
Until the Wheels Fall Off.
Till the Wheels Fall Off, HBO. Tony Hawk's new doc. Dude, it came. I didn't even know about that. Did you?
So I didn't expect you to.
Did you?
It's all right.
Did you promote at all?
I went to the premiere. Yeah, I went. They've screened it at South by Southwest
Okay.
a week after I broke my leg.
Oh shit.
So I went there.
Oh shit.
On crutches
Damn.
to the premiere. That was really hard. That was really
bet,
hard.
dude. Getting in and out of the cars and then getting
Yeah,
there.
the plane.
Oh, the plane's the worst, dude.
The plane was the worst. Yeah,
Dude. And then you got to get the wheelchair.
I didn't have a wheelchair. I made sure I did
Are you
crutches.
on crutches? Yeah.
Yeah, but it really sucked.
Yeah. Traveling sucks when you're injured.
Yeah, I was 6 days out from the injury.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
How painful was that?
sucked.
Holy shit.
But
You made it.
and
Sick.
I mean, it's gotten great reviews and stuff, and so I was
Sick.
I was really thankful that Sam did it, because he's an amazing
Yeah, he's a
filmmaker.
legend.
Yeah,
Yep. Sick, dude. That's awesome.
thank you.
Till the wheels fall off. You
Till the
guys-
wheels fall off.
Tony Hawk's
Let's
doc.
go. Let's get on some wheels.
Let's go. Check this card out.
Well, there you have it. Thanks, Tony. You probably noticed I interrupted a little less than usual. I read the comments, people. Most of you are nice and understand what we're trying to do here, and a lot of you are huge assholes. I'm happy to report I'm not going anywhere. You just might see me a bit less, but I will not be bullied into leaving entirely. By the way, our deep tease resulted in Poopies being kicked out of the studio. He left a joint on the ground somehow, and it burned a hole in their carpet, and also his dog peed on the carpet, and Poopies left it unattended. Both things, in fact, he left unattended. So, people, you'll never see that studio or Poopies in that studio ever again. Stay shitty, and we'll see you next week.
Oh my God,
How sick is this thing, dude?
wow.
I took it on the freeway yesterday.
All right.
Definitely got to warm up. Oh, sick, bro. The cart is legendary now.
Legend cart.
We got Tony on it, bro.
Tony Hawk Demon Cart team.
He loves this shit too, dude.
I think Tony Hawk's got a new hobby.
I'm nuts as the power band.
That's sick, dude. Wow. Thank
Yeah,
you. That was amazing.
Shit, dog.
All right, I don't know if I
That
can
was
do this
some
one.
shit. Tony Hawk on his fucking thing.
Fuck yeah, you alright?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, great,
How
Tony.
sick is that thing?
Thanks, dude. That's
Tony in your
amazing.
face.
Dude, that thing's sick.
That's why I got it, dude.
What do you think, Tony?
Oh, that was amazing.
It's a quick
Dude, I would
adrenaline
love
rush.
to take it on the open road. Thank you, man. Good job. Very cool.
That's the plan. Grum, come here.
I can't say I condone that behavior,
Grum,
but I'll watch it.
The Shittiest Podcast is produced by the world's worst people. Tyler Nielsen, Ryan Tillotson, Frank Driscoll, and narrated by me, the narrator. Special thanks to the Straw Hut team.